So it's October, which is super exciting because it's Dysautonomia Awareness Month. And there's not a lot of awareness anywhere. In Australia, there doesn't seem to be much at all. And for the first time ever, we actually lit up some of my city, Melbourne, in the turquoise for awareness, which is great. And I know that in America, they can light up Niagara Falls sometimes and things, which is really cool. So just a quick reminder that, you know, not all disabilities are visible. Now, another super cool and exciting thing about October is it's Halloween. Now, in Australia, we don't really celebrate it that much. I certainly do. But, you know, there's a lot of, especially young people, who love to dress up and go to parties, which is awesome. But just a quick reminder, be aware of what you're dressing up as. You know, say you want to dress up as Bob Marley, right? There's ways to do it without being racist. Okay, you can carry around some sheet music that have his songs, and they can carry around a microphone and maybe a soccer ball because he loves soccer as well. You know, wear his favorite soccer jersey. Don't put on blackface, okay? Don't just dress up as a Jamaican person. That's rude, okay? And the same goes with dressing up as disabilities, okay? I woke up today to see that Trixie Mattel, who many people may know, has dressed up as Gypsy Rose from the show The Act. Gypsy Rose was, she's a real person, and he dressed up as her in a wheelchair. Now, the thing is, apparently a few people complained on the picture because it was at some sort of event, and real people who need wheelchairs couldn't actually attend the event, couldn't get there because of the crowds. But, you know, celebrity could. Alright, so this is a problem for a few reasons. Now, you may love the show and you think, I love the character Gypsy Rose, so I'm going to dress up as her. Be careful. Don't use mobility aids as props. It is very hurtful to the chronically ill and disabled community. Now, a lot of us who do use mobility aids can also stand up and move for short periods of time. Now, this freaks out a lot of people, but one of the first responses is, oh, you don't need it. Oh, you're just being lazy. Super hurtful. It is so hard to get help and support from people in the medical field who actually know things like not all disabilities are visible. It's hard to get them to believe you, and things like government help, like I just got knocked back from the NDIS because they don't believe dysautonomia is lifelong, and let me tell you, it certainly is. So when you use mobility aids as props, it sort of aids to the stigma of people believing wrongly that, oh, you don't need them, oh, you're not really sick, oh, well, if you only need it sometimes, why bother, you're just making it harder for other people, things like this. No, just be kind to everyone first, don't be an asshole. But another problem with dressing up like Gypsy Rose is she was an abuse victim and had Munchausen by proxy. So that means her mother abused her, made her believe that she had all of these illnesses and diseases, and horrible things were done. Don't dress up as an abuse victim and a disabled person for fun, okay? And, you know, it's not like somebody just dressing up as, say, the elderly, which is also hurtful, where people, you know, will use canes and other mobility aids because it's fun. You know, you're going as a real person, which is slightly better, say, like dressing up as Bob Marley rather than just any Rastafarian. But it's still not right, okay? There's right and wrong ways to do everything. And if you're ever unsure, ask your friends and family. And the thing is, you know, I do not speak for all disabled people. So, you know, just because I say it's wrong, there may be someone out there who says I don't think it's wrong. I read today that some people were saying they don't think that scars should be part of costumes because it adds to this thing of scars are scary. And people have scars in real life. Some people do have some gory looking things going on, and they don't want that to be a costume. You see where I'm getting at? Disability is not a costume. It's not something we can just take off and put on at will. I know I'm lucky. I can get around sometimes and things like that. But it's not something we can put on and off. I'm going to be sick for the rest of my life. Now, you may think that you're not being hurtful by using things, say, as mobility aids. You might think it's not making fun. You might think it's even raising awareness. It's not always the case. Okay? So, be aware of what you're doing. If you're unsure, please Google disability is not a costume. There's so many things. It's the same with race is not a costume. Age, so dressing up as the elderly, things like that. Not a costume. We are real people. Oh my God. Real people with real feelings. Okay? It is wrong. Trixie Mattel was wrong. We're all human. I certainly have done things where I wish I didn't, whether it be Halloween or any other thing. And we can't change the past, unfortunately, but I am very aware of what I do now and what I will do in the future. And that's what you have to do. I know people think, oh yeah, we're all snowflakes and too sensitive and the PC police and all this sort of stuff. No, political correctness has not gone mad. We're just finally talking out of saying, you know what, this hurts. This is bad. This is mean. This is putting us back decades. Just don't do it. There are many things you can dress up. You can be pretty much any occupation. You want to be a doctor, you can be a nurse, you can be the police, you can be ambulance, you can be firefighters, you can be teachers, you can be lawyers. You can be slutty any of those things if you want, and that's totally fine. And also, don't give people crap if they want to be dressed slutty or anything. If you're confident in your body, that's awesome. Okay? Just be safe. Because not everyone is nice. You can dress up as your favorite animal. So many things to do. But when you're doing things like using mobility aids for props, when you're doing blackface, when you're just not really thinking of stuff, what you're really dressing up as is an asshole. You're showing everyone you're an asshole. Don't do it. Okay? Have a happy Halloween. Be safe. Have fun. By all means, dress up if you want to. Just think, is my costume making fun of anyone? Is anyone gonna be hurt by what I'm doing? Even a little bit. Even a tiny, tiny bit offended. And if they are, if you think they may be, don't do it.